Hello one and all, this is Nerdcraft here, bringing you a Korean ladder match game here. Spawning on the southern position of Antigua Shipyard is going to be our red Zerg player, IMNesTea, and his opponent here. Spawning northern position of Antigua Shipyard is going to be our blue Protoss hero, LiquidHerO. Our blue Protoss hero, LiquidHerO. I like that. It's a little redundant and repetitive, but who cares? It's freaking awesome because Hero is the hero of StarCraft 2. He is the hero of all Protoss players. He is Hero. Man, I am super hyper right now. And as you can see, gonna be going for that Forge Fast Expo right away. Hero not even gonna hesitate on it. He's like, pylon goes there, done. We cool. And he's going actually straight away for the cross position scout. So don't know if this is a custom or an actual ladder map, but I mean an actual ladder game, but he's going to be going for that cross position right away. I'm sure he can figure that, you know, if he's not cross position, it's not like I'm going to have a 50-50% chance of finding else where he is, and it's not like, you know, this position and this position is super far away, and you know, it's not going to cause anything of much great, you know, it's not going to cause any like huge lapse in scouting. Here, even gonna steal some minerals from IMNesTea. Talk about balls right there. Stealing. He's microing his mining. That's hilarious. 13 pool gonna go down for IMNesTea. He's just gonna be doing that speedling opening, as we can see. Most likely, I'm surprised that IMNesTea isn't going for a 15 hatch, but lately we've been seeing Zerg players kind of shy away from the 15 hatch opening against Protoss, just because Protoss can so easily cannon off that 15 hatch right away. As you can see, the pylon going to go down here. Want to block that hatchery altogether. Now that is just annoying beyond all belief. The Forge is going down here for Hero. He is going to be going Nexus first, I think. I'm not seeing anything to indicate that he's going to not be going Nexus first. He does need to get another pylon up. No, he's not anymore. But, man, this is kind of nervous for me. It's like, okay, yes, he is going to be going Nexus. He's going to be going Forge and then to Nexus. IMNesTea a little supply block right now, doing that extractor trick, which almost every single Korean player, almost every single Korean Zerg player seems to always do. And here in this case, man, Hero just knowing IMNesTea so well, he's just like, okay, I blocked this expansion, so he's going to be going for the gold. So I'm going to block that as well. Talk about just crazy, awesome game sense from Hero. And that is just so cool. Oh, he's even blocking this one, too. But it looks like IMNesTea actually decided not to go for that. So that is just super awesome play there from Hero. Just completely reading IMNesTea like a book. You can see the pylon is going to go down, and the hatchery is going to be established right now. But, you know, the Nexus is almost done already for Hero. Man, sorry, my mouse is going a little haywire there. And we have the gate photon cannon, and another pylon going down there for Hero. Man, it feels like I'm speaking a completely different language when I'm talking Protoss, because it's like I know everything about Protoss. I know like everything I need to know about Protoss, but at the same time, it's like, whoa. Man, these are weird words, and it's just weird for me because I used to be a Protoss player. But we can see IMNesTea is going to go straight for that gold third. He's like, you know what? You already delayed enough mining time for me. You probably have your expansion up already. In fact, if we look, we can see that the vision, there is no vision for IMNesTea. He just knows that he's there because of their assimilator. But I like this a lot from IMNesTea. He thought to himself, okay, you denied so much mining from me. I'm just going to go for the gold and make up from that. The pylon going down here, right next to that gold. Interesting enough that he doesn't see it, but he will see it once that hatchery finishes. Link's going around trying to find pylons, but not finding this pylon of all pylons. Ooh, is this a cannon? 2 cannons going down. This queen is not going to be happy when her hatchery hatches. She's just going to be like, oh, I got my own hatchery. You know, I've finally grown up. I'm a real boy now. I can finally start taking care of my own underling offspring things. Oh crap, there's cannons here. Exactly what she's thinking. But looks like with the DPS combined with the queen, going to be able to easily take down these cannons. They're both cancelled right away. So this cannon of the gold easily denied by IMNesTea. Of course, I would expect no less from IMNesTea, and I would expect no less from Hero to be cannoning. He's kind of known for cannoning against Zerg. He really likes to do it. Any way to like stop mining time against him, just great. He's phenomenal at it. He can do it greatly, and he's known for doing it. So we can see that majority of the probes over here, or majority of the drones are over here at the gold. Now the problem with taking this gold so early is that just the slightest amount of stalker pressure can just eat away at these drones, because the high ground advantage there. You know, even if you have a spine crawler here, you still can't hit anything on the high ground unless you have an overlord. So it's annoying, but at the same time, the gold is just so beneficial. I do know players who believe that the gold should be completely taken out altogether, and you can see that IMNesTea is making 10 drones right now, the majority of them just hatching. And if we check out the economy, it's 48 drones to 40 probes, and IMNesTea just started to take off economic-wise. If we look at the army supply, IMNesTea may be ahead, but that's in lings, and lings aren't exactly the greatest of army composition. We have a metabolic boost as well as 3 gateways and a twilight council coming up for Hero. You can see a couple drones getting killed off there by these by this stalker, and I believe a zealot as well. I love this fact that Hero is so good about spreading pylons around everyone on the map. The only other player I can compare this to is White. He's honestly the only other player I can think of who can do that as well as Hero. In fact, White does it better than Hero. Roach Warren coming up for IMNesTea right there. Yep, right there. So Evo Chamber as well, going to start getting up those. I'm going to guess missile. If not, he's going to be going for carapace, just so his speedlings have a little extra oomph in it. And even getting a spore crawler. So it looks like, because IMNesTea is completely in the dark here, as we can see, he has no idea what's going on. All he knows is that there's a single gas right there. So he's not sure what could possibly be happening. Now, if you knew Hero as much as most casters do, you would automatically know he's probably going to be going for some sort of blink stalker play, because that's just what he's really good at and he's really known for as well. But also, you're not sure. There's always an element of unawareness, so he might be thinking GTs, and that's why he's doing these scorecards, like maybe even Void Rays. Hero's also known for going air against Zerg really well. And marking these zealots around, we'll be able to take out a lot of lings. Holy crap. But only 2 are done, and they don't have any shield, and they're just nearly dead. Roaches, as we can see, going to be able to stop the production of that pylon on the lower ground. But it's because of the fact that there's roaches here. Hero's just like, okay, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not just going to throw away these zealots. The third is coming down for Hero as well. And these lings are going to be able to find this probe and pylon to be able to take that out really well. Of course, we can see that IMNesTea so far has just been sticking to, he has just been sticking 2 lings and a handful of roaches. He's going for like level 1 carapace. So he's actually not going to be going for a very roach-heavy build. He's getting Leroy Constitution, but the way you can tell is that he's not going for missile upgrade. He's going for carapace. If you're going to go a more roach-heavy build, you tend to go more towards that carapace right away. And as we can see, roaches here, just quite a nice handful of roaches. Spire's on its way too, so you're going to see some mutas out here pretty soon. What I hate about spires is they look exactly like spore spine crawlers when they're being like built. It's so annoying. It's like there's a spire down here somewhere. Is that it? That looks like a spine crawler to me, but no. Did I say spire crawler? That's what it sounded like. So as you can see, the 4th also coming up for IMNesTea as well. The 3rd has been established for Hero, and the probe transfer coming up to check out the economy. IMNesTea just doubling the economy of it, and IMNesTea's also going to start taking out this destructive debris. Going to want to get at this 3rd. I don't even think he knows that the 3rd is established. Trying to kind of assume on this timing that it is done, and he's going to be well rewarded. He's going to say, hey, look, gate and a 3rd. Another gateway coming up over here. You're going to complete the wall as well as another pylon, just to make sure these are depowered really fast. As you can see, it's only really hanging on by 1 or 2. Little engagement here with the roaches and the rings. Actually, no large engagement coming in. Guardian Shield does go up, but there's not going to be much of an engagement. It looks like Guardian Shields can actually go through cliffs, which is pretty freaking creepy. Some force fields going down there. I was actually trying to select the force fields. Like, what are those called again? Oh yeah, they're force fields. And I got an observer for some reason. So apparently whenever I see observer, I can force field, which makes more sense. Great force field there for Hero. He's going to be able to stop, deny these roaches from attacking while he's being attacked at the back. Blink has finished up for him. 7 mutos on the way. Level 1 missile on its way as well as level 1 flyer attack. So IMNesTea's going for a pretty standard, well, I'd say Ling, Roach, and Muta kind of composition. The thing about this is you can stop your production of Roaches, go straight into Ling Muta with Infestor, and that's just a great build right there. You see 135 to 169 supply. IMNesTea in the lead. If we check out the economy again, it's 69 to 70 drones, 70 drones to 69 probes. So just slightly in the lead there from IMNesTea, but Hero's catching up pretty well, and I like that a lot because it's one thing to do that kind of pressure right away, but to stay like that for a long time in the game, it's going to be very scary, especially against Zerg. As we can see, the Mutas did come in, tried to pick off a couple probes. They were able to take off actually quite a good amount, around 10. So, well, I'm going to guess that it was actually more around 7 or 9 because the amount of probes that already died from Hero, the amount of probes that Hero already had killed while on the map being pylons. This pylon going to be caught and taken out. We actually have a pretty scary murder of mutas right there. 25 mutalisks in the game right now. And what does Hero have? Well, he has a majority blink stalker with sentry, so I like that a lot. This is actually surprisingly good build against this kind of Zerg play because you can just blink into the mutalisks and then force field off the rest of the army that's going to be coming in for you and take care of the mutas, and then you take care of the rest. And then we can see all these mutas going to come in right now. Doesn't even matter if the cannon is there because there's just so many. Blink Stalker is going right away. The Guardian Shield is going up. Going to be able to take out quite a bit of mutalisks right there. These Stalkers are O2. He has level 2 attack, which is really great. The cannon did go down, but we'll take the rest of these Stalkers. Are going to be cleaned up. There is no sentry to provide that Guardian Shield. And oh man, this is not looking good for Hero at all when it comes to this harass. How much more probes were killed? Roughly 8 more probes were killed. So, man, that is not looking good at all for Hero. If we check out the economy, 70 probes to 63. Hero's actually surprisingly keeping up, but IMNesTea's still in the lead because of his gold. We have high tempos coming up as well as Silent Storm. DT Shrine even coming up as well. And a little engagement coming up here. I like the fact that these observers are being well utilized within the army, so he can make sure that it's like, okay, yeah, he's on the high ground, but it doesn't matter. I can still see it. I can blink here. I can blink there. That's what's really beautiful about it. And this is a grand total of a lot of mutalisks coming in here. And as you can see, going to be going to the middle line. And he is really relentless about this. Stock is being blinked in, blinked, flunk, whatever you want to call it, but just not enough stalkers. These mutas are just going to really rip through them. A lot of people claiming mutas inbound as of raid. At least what I've heard. Me too. I personally think they are, because as soon as I see them, I'm like, well, there goes the game for me. Better get up. Better go from, Marine tank to mass Thor all of a sudden. And the shrine is just about to finish right now. Unfortunately for Hero, IMNesTea was able to see it, so his opportunity, his ability to guard is going to be really nice. Hopefully he did take notice of that. We do have a Spore Crawler here and a Spore Crawler over here, but this is not protected. Oh yes, there's a Spore Crawler there with a bunch of spines. But this fourth here is not really well protected at all, and that's not good because this soon will be IMNesTea's very only mining base. We can see that massive engagement with the Roaches and the Lynx coming in. Great force field there from Hero. Luckily he has DTs in with the rest of his army. There are no Overseers to be able to spot these. Silent Storm is finished up, and no storms are going down. There's plenty of energy for it. Looks like Hero's just going to think, okay, I can take care of this without the storms. A lot of DTs up in here. 5 DTs, and there's the Overseer. You're going to be able to see them. Hopefully the DTs can get out. This one is going to be able to sneak by, which is really good. He's going to be able to need that for later. Spore Crawler is coming up in every single feasible place imaginable. Spore Crawler, actually 2 Spore Crawlers. That's not good because DTs can easily take care of queens, but he's keeping a handful of lings there. I don't like the amount of lings there. Only 4 lings compared to a DT. Not exactly the great odds for the lings. DTs are ridiculously good. So we can see that there's going to be a little movement here from Hero. He looks like he might be getting ready to take that gold base. Just needs to take up that creep tumor. High Templar is going to come in here. Oh, they are going to rain death upon this mineral line. That is one thing for sure. The Muta's coming in once more, but we're able to be repelled this time. No Archons are out for Hero, which is kind of scary because they're just really good. A lot of drones going down here at the gold, using the advantage of that high ground, which is always really great. These Spine Crawlers can't even do a thing. And the Mutas were going to come up from behind. There they are. Going to be able to take out that pylon, which is going to reinforce a huge blink right into the Mutas. Going to be able to pick off a handful. And now the Mutas are going to aim for that Twilight Council, but it doesn't really matter because Blink is already researched. Sure, it goes down, but you know what's that going to do for you? And wow, I'm really bad at my mouse control right now. Jeez, how much mutas are that? That's just wow. Actually, we could check right now. He has 34 mutalisks with him, compared to the 8 High Templar, 36 Blink Stalker, and 8 Zealots. Which, you know, so the problem I've been seeing with Hero in this game is that he's been trying to harass, but he's not been able to do that great and effective harass. So he's letting IMNesTea just go wild on the drones, which is never good. You never want to do that with Hero. You never want to do that with a Zerg player. And of course, we see Massive Blink going into the meter is going to be able to repel them right away. You know, it would be really cool if Blink could go from here to here. Oh my god, that would be so bad for Zerg, Protoss, and Terran. So these meters just going to go out here. Another engagement coming down. Great force fields with the Storm. Going to be able to eat through these roaches really well. Blink Stalker's coming up from the back. Great flanking maneuver there from Hero. It looks like he's going to be able to clean this off really easily. Burrow and by the looks of it, Burrow and Tunneling Claws is done for IMNesTea. You can always tell because of the little mohawks that the roaches have. And IMNesTea is going to be needing to expand pretty soon because he only has this base as his mining base pretty much. Sure, you still got this one, but this one's almost gone. This one is completely gone. Even 2 drones are sitting around like, dude, I need to mine something, but I can't. Mutalisks also, again, going in here, trying to pick off more probes, but are unable to. As you can see, well, they are able to pretty well. As you can see, 45 probes been killed by IMNesTea. And now this murder of mutalisks, that's what I call them. It's a murder of mutalisks, not a flock. It's not a pack, but it's a murder of mutalisks. Coming around, gonna try and find what they can find, see if there's any way to get another expansion. There's DT coming in here, gonna try and maintain some map control. Oh, that's so annoying. He sees it, but he doesn't see it. That was one thing that pissed me off a lot in the Bronze League. Stalker being taken out by these roaches, as we can see here. Actually, Burrow is not done, but he has Tunneling Claws done. Interesting. Burrow is about to finish now. Actually, did just finish. Adrenal Glands coming up here for IMNesTea, as well as level 3 missile. And we have the Greater Spire just about halfway done. These roaches are going to try and see what they can do. Oh, huge storms going down on all these roaches. Going to be able to be easily cleaned up by Hero. As you can see, actually, no, a lot of... Oh, there's all the Stalkers. Never mind. I was about to say, a lot of Stalkers being cleaned up, but they're all, in fact, over there on the ramp. We have 11 Corruptors coming up for IMNesTea. This is kind of just like a throw away some supply day. That's kind of what it was for, so you can get a bunch of Corruptors out for those Brood Lords that are going to be coming up really soon. As we can see, level 3 missile attack about halfway done, and level 3 carapace. These actually all do help for Brood Lords, so these are all exclusive Brood War. These are almost all exclusive Brood Lord upgrades, except for that level 3 missile. That doesn't really exactly help Brood Lords, but as we see, oh man, 7 Brood Lords being morphed right now. Why is that the hardest phrase for me to say? Is Brood Lords, apparently. These mutas all coming around here, gonna try and see if they can pick up some more, but no, Hero being very diligent about keeping control of this map. He's gonna be going for that gold right now. As soon as these Brood Lords finish, though, oh man, 11 of them, and it looks like the first 7 are gonna finish. 7, yes, 7. First 7 Brood Lords are going to finish up here, and IMNesTea's just waiting to get max, and he is going to push with a very scary army. 13 roaches on their way with level 3 just about to finish, 4 carapace and missile attack. Now the Brood Lords are starting to make their move. The problem with Brood Lords is that they are very slow, I think, which is probably good. I'd rather fight Brood Lords than Guardians, because Guardians, they scare the crap out of me. There's like massive balls of death coming down everywhere. And now this DT is going to be seen right away, keeping Overseers kind of everywhere on the map. I really like this. And Blink Stalker is going to be able to pick off another Overseer right there. 2 assimilators on the way here by the gold, and we can see the massive engagement coming in. Going to be able to see that those Brood Lords are finished, and all the Blink Stalkers coming forward. Oh snap! Bad storm right there. Just needs to get another good storm. It needs to get a good storm off on all these mutalisks, because these mutalisks are going to serve as cannon fodder against the Stalkers. And the Stalkers should have probably blinked right into those Brood Lords. They're pretty much unprotected. There's almost absolutely no ground army for IMNesTea. Just these mutas, a handful of roaches, and then Brood Lords. As we can see, blinking forward into the roaches and takes out a single Brood Lord. Massive storm going down right there. Going to be able to do some bad damage to those roaches, and now the gold is being sieged up by IMNesTea. So we can see that the Blink Stalkers are constantly being warped in right now. They're actually holding their own pretty well. They are 0-3, no armor, but definitely good attack right there. Gonna blink right into the Blue Lords. Oh man, huge storms going off on all those Mulists and the Blue Lords as well. Oh jeez, almost all the Mulists are about to die right now. Oh, huge storms going down. I need to find the High Templar that did that, because he's probably a hero on Ire right now. But no, he is dead, in fact. And we can see the Roaches coming forward. They're actually doing a really good job against these Stalkers, and the gold does go down for Hero, which is not good, because that leaves this third his only mining base now, and that's not that much at that third. 10 more Roaches coming in, nothing coming in for Hero. It is 85 supply to 190. Looks like Hero might be having some trouble finishing up everything here. Roaches, Brood Lords, and Mulists, oh my, coming in to siege up the third, taking out these gateways. What Hero really needs right now is a High Templar and just a nice, beautiful storm. As you see, the GT's coming in, and they're gonna be able to start picking off at these Roaches. Gonna leave the Mulists and the Brood Lords pretty bare, but no, the Roaches are coming back in again. IMNesTea's just like, I see what you did there. Now I'm just gonna bring my Roaches up here. Screw the DTs. I have Roaches. Gonna be able to try and pick off that biome right there. No, more DTs being warped in. So this is a Blink Stalker DT army, which is very interesting. You can see the Roaches and Stalkers engaging again, but it's because of these DTs that really these Roaches aren't going to be able to do as much damage as they can, because they have level 3 weapons. They have freaking 60 attack. Now the Overseers finally come in, and they leave the Blue Lords bare. Going to be able to blink underneath them. All but 3 survive, and now he's being pushed up against the wall. Going to go behind that wall, save himself from the Roaches, but unfortunately there are still some Mutalists out there. Not that much, but the rest are going to be able to be cleaned up. 5 Infestors coming up for IMNesTea, as well as 10 more Roaches. So looks like this might be GG for Hero. I don't see how he can really bring it back. He has he has a DT right here, taking out that base, but nothing else. He has absolutely no way of doing it. Actually, these Blue Lords being caught out of position by these Dark Templar, or by these Stalkers, and going to be able to be cleaned up quite easily. And now the Roaches are just eating away at the production of Hero. Blink Stalkers going into Roaches, never exactly a good engagement. The Overseer is able to go down. The reason he was doing that so he can get those DTs in. As you can see, 2 DTs being warped in. Gonna try and take as much Roaches out as possible, but it doesn't really matter, because look, there's an entirely new army with Infestors, which are gonna be able to fungal growth those DTs really well, and then the rest is just gonna be, picked off by the Roaches. And Hero kind of trying to hold on as best he can. But now the third is going to be sieged up here. There is no mining. There's the GG from here. IMNesTea is going to be able to take this game in a very back and forth kind of sense, I would say. Holy crap, that was really impressive and fun. So if you guys enjoyed this game as much as I enjoyed casting it, please subscribe to my channel. And also you can follow me at Twitter. That is at nerd_craft. My name is Nerdcraft. Again, hope you guys enjoyed this game. That's it. I am out.